Yay, Dan and Holly. Okay, let me get myself together here. So we're live streaming, which is a good thing. Oh, just
Audio, check.
all right.
Us?
Okay, that's good. Hey Dan, can you check to see whether this is streaming on my Facebook page?
Sure. Hang on. Facebook.
I can just send you the link. You could just go to my Facebook page. I follow Paul.
Okay.
Um,
Facebook.
his Paul area. Just
Um,
you should be on there.
I gotta log out of me,
You can just do it on mine.
and I'm logging. Oh, well, you have your phone with you then.
Yeah, I'll just do it on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be live now.
Your phone.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'll just do it
Wow.
on my phone. Yeah.
Facebook Live.
Wow. Yeah, it is. Wow.
Facebook Live. I make it big again. There we go.
Yeah, I see it live.
Oh, that's exciting. Well, I've got my protein drink here.
Oh, great.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Okay, I can't do it.
Got it.
Oh, wow, that's really great.
Super groovy.
Fantastic, great. So how you guys been doing?
very good. Very, very good.
Yeah.
We're on a new schedule, doing
Yeah.
circadian rhythm, turning off lights at night, um, eating clean, drinking clean water.
Yeah. Getting
Wow.
up at the sunrise.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really great.
Yeah, it feels wonderful.
That's
Yeah.
really-
We've been doing a yoga challenge. It's a 65-day. So we've been learning a lot of asanas and stuff. So it's really been helpful. You know, with everything else we're doing, it's really
Yep.
part of,
We've been drawing our yantras every new and full moon.
yeah.
Good. How does that feel?
It feels nice, really great. And then we're kind of working on the mantras, but we have a couple questions, but
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause we'd like to get those activated and put up on the walls and stuff. So
mhm.
That's really great. So I really
Yep.
I really got I'm just sending out some messages that we're on live now.
sorry, our clock is chiming. Okay, it's done.
Yeah. So the I sent you guys text messages because I felt like it was very important on this path. Actually, you know what? Let's do some opening mantras because I think that a lot of people are um, going to be jumping in.
Oh,
So
great.
you guys want to do the opening mantras?
Yes.
Sure. Yes.
All right. Om Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu,
Vishnu,
Guru
Guru
Devo Maheshwara,
Guru
Sakshat
Parabrahmam Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha.
Om Suklam Paradaram Vishnu Sasivanam Chatur Bhujam Prasannam Jaya Sarva Vignopachaye
Shantaye
Om Bhurbhuva Suvaha Tatsavitu Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Nah Prachodayam Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Okay, fantastic. I'm just gonna get my microphone just so I can have a good quality level here.
I'm gonna put us on the big speaker.
Yeah. My phone is.
Oh, it is on. You know what? Maybe Zoom doesn't. It's okay.
There we go.
Work.
Zoom is different.
Oh. It's worked before.
Mhm. Oh, here it is.
Okay, great. So
Awesome.
this course is really like a master's course. You know, it's at the forefront of Swami's desire, so to speak, to be able to talk to people about Mother Divine and to get people to Mother Divine. And the theme of the class is really about mastering yourself, mastering to know who you are, where you came from, where you're going. And that's really the context of this course. And the reason why I'm trying to synthesize it so that people watching this can understand the depth of getting people, students, practitioners to understand that the mother and the father are just a reflection of your own inner self. So it's almost as if as you do the work, then the experience of the mother's universal energy begins to manifest. And that's really the key to mastery, because when you understand the nature, when you understand the reflections from the nature, you begin to understand and communicate with uh, the real mother, and you start connecting to that. So you can imagine, to take on that intention to get to know the mother is like getting to know yourself, right?
Mhm.
So what happens when you want to start to get to know who you are? The layers of who you're not really begin to start to show themselves. And you know, for myself on the spiritual path, you know, I had great uh, blockages of emotion, unworthiness that came up in the process. And you know, it was like a car going 80 miles an hour and hitting a wall, and then all of a sudden, it's just like everything stopped because I needed to see something. Hey, Cole.
Hello. Hello.
Hi. Hi there, Colt. How's it going?
Right.
It's going well. I'm in my car. I'm doing something. I've got to take. Now it's closed. Okay. Hello. Hello. I'm here now.
Good to see you again.
Yeah. Likewise. Likewise. I was on Facebook, but I couldn't. It took a second to get the tech going.
So what I noticed, you know, when I was with Swami Kalshwar for 14 years, it was blissful, because when you're in the presence of a saint, it's very powerful, and it really it opens the heart.
Mhm.
And really it's the heart which is where the soul resides. That's why when you you know, enter the path and you start doing the five elements process, that it starts to dissolve or to release the things that cover the heart. Because in spirituality, uh, if you want to connect the mother, Dan, can you do it with a closed heart?
Absolutely not.
Why is that?
Because I mean, that's the only way that you can communicate with her. If you take a step towards her, I think she'll take a step towards you. Otherwise, there's no connection.
Right, right, exactly. So in this course, what we are focusing on is the sacred techniques of mantra and vibrations. Because how are you gonna get the mother to notice you? Is by a telegram. It's by increasing your vibrational frequency and becoming a magnet, being a magnet of love, being a magnet of vibrations. Because the mother is no different from the nature, Dan. The nature will respond to you and your vibrations. So if you're putting out vibrations of anger into the nature, what do you get back? You get the same vibrations back, or you get the same resistance back. But as you dissolve those emotions and you begin to uncover love, she responds. She responds. You know, you take it at a granular, as an individual. Whenever a woman is expresses nurturing, loving energy, it's like a magnet. You know, men are attracted to that. Same thing with men. When men are exuding, strength, sensitivity, love, listening, all of a sudden women just kind of are they are drawn to that energy. On the spiritual path, we're talking about Mother Divine. When we increase our vibrations, is how we start to connect to the nature. In the nature is the mother's energy and mother's vibration, and that's where the power comes from. So that's what the course is, and how do we do that for this course is going to be through process. You can't succeed in your spiritual endeavors unless you have a process that's been a proven successful roadmap. That if you do the practices for a period of time during an auspicious timing, we talked about this last weekend, where the reason why we are engaging in this process, energetic process of building the energy and developing our soul capacity to receive more and more of the energy. You need a discipline. You need a practice of 41 days where you're chanting, repeating mantras that the master, who Swami Kalswar had given to us during a program in India, designed specifically to increase your personal soul power, because that's the vibrations. That's the energy. So in the course, we're going to be practicing that. And what's really interesting is that as you start magnetizing those energies, the male and female energies within you start balancing. Because as your vibrations go up for one, the divine feminine and the divine masculine go up hand in hand. So automatically there is a balancing that happens during this process, during this course, during this 41 days. You guys have any questions so far?
Nope.
Great. So believe it or not, love is the ultimate form of mother's power. That's why when you talk about the great saints like Jesus, Jesus is equal to love. Love is equal to Jesus. And he connected to Mother Divine in a very powerful way. He connected with Mahakali, which is one of the highest, if not the highest form of the mother, which does what? She cuts the negativity, but has amazing power and love contained with her. So as we're connecting to that energy, we'll begin to see our vibrations change and transform, because it's all about vibrations. And if you don't have experience, what's the point of the spiritual path? If you don't experience the mother's love, if you don't experience her presence, if you don't have visitations by her, if you can't get to the point where she is there, it's just an empty practice. So that's really the power of this course that we're embarking on. Great. Any other questions? So, questions?
Yeah, can I ask a question? So what would be the distinction between, say, the energy? I mean, look, I suppose they're all consorts, but say Kanaka versus Mahakali energetically, or any of that, or Lakshmi versus Mahakali versus Kanaka Durga.
It's a matter of personal preference, intention, and what she decides to present herself as to you. She may come to you in the form of a small girl, like a kid. Swami Kalshwar talked about it, how that he went to a temple and he was doing a process. He was doing a process, and with a specific intention, with a specific outcome. And he was expecting one other thing. And, just all of a sudden, this small girl came up and she was walking around the temple and she can't walk by him, and then she left. And it wasn't until later that in his meditation, he's like, wow, I just failed. Why? I was supposed to have a darshan of Mother Divine. She was supposed to manifest in front of me or to show me her form. And I missed it. It was a kid. In 2013, when we completed a process during Kumbh Mela at the Ganges, we got off a boat after having taken a dip and completing our process. We were all exhausted. We were all on very little sleep, and we got off the boat and we all kind of scattered because we were going back to the hotel and so on and so forth. All of a sudden, this like 75, 80-year-old woman came up in a freshly pressed dark brown sari with a big red bindi on her forehead in India. And she had her hand out with her sari, begging for money, like a beggar. And I looked at her and I said, the first thing that the thought was that, wow, her sari is absolutely perfect. Yet she's begging for money. And then, I still had my wits about me, and I still had, I recognized, my consciousness recognized her. And so I was with Kausaki at the time and a couple of other people around us. Kausaki was like, she was looking for rupees to kind of give it. And I reached into my pocket because I had a 20 rupee note. I remembered it very clearly because I took it out. And then I recognized, and then, Swami's presence came and said, put your wish and have her bless it. So I placed the 20 rupee note in her sari that she was stretched out. And before I released that 20 rupee note, I did, a mental deal, and she accepted it. Then I dropped it, and then it was it. And then what happened was we took 2 steps, and I told Kausaki, standing next to me, I said, turn around. Is she still there? She turned around and looked. It was an open beach, and she was gone. But the point of it is that it completed a process for us. It completed a meditation 41-day process that culminated at the Kumbh Mela at the Ganges. Similarly, we're doing a similar process that is designed to help all of us to receive and release the things that we need and the things that we don't need. You know, the spiritual process is very powerful because if you ask for, if you ask the mother, you know, mother, I want to understand true love. Help me to really understand that love that is infinite. So you know what is going to happen is that she's going to show you that which is standing between you and divine love. If you have disappointment, if you have heartbreak, if you have some form of emotional trauma in your system that has been there for generations, lifetimes, whatever it is, she will respond by saying, hey, Dan, you see this? I need you to remove that. I can't take it away from you without your cooperation. And then she'll show it to you. She'll say, here it is, Dan. You asked for divine love. This is in the way of you experiencing that. Then she'll show it to you. And then, you know, like for me, it was like, I remember, I cannot forget it, but I remember in 2004, I was involved in a process during Guru Purnima, and I just kind of like, I was frustrated with my spiritual practice, and I was begging the divine to say, my God, I'm a failure. Why can't I have the same? I had jealousy too, because other people were having like these amazing experiences. And I was experiencing jealousy. It's like, this person just had Mother Divine Darshan. And I've been doing this for 6 or 7, 8 years now. What is wrong with me? And what happened was that all the things that were in the way of my spiritual development came up for me to see, because I had to master it, but I had to recognize it was part of the process. But it's all divinely inspired. And it's all designed through the process. Because when you engage in a process in a group, you have power, you have camaraderie, you have the support of the people that have the same intention as you. And it's designed to help clear away. And then I saw it, and then I saw it. And then I said, I have been avoiding this my whole life. This is the source of my doubt in my life. You know doubt, Dan?
Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
Oh, you know doubt, right? You question whether you question. It's like, but my doubt was being fueled by my unworthiness. You see the difference? I thought I was the failure, and that was the reason why I wasn't having the experiences. You know, we come from a Western mindset of winning the trophy and being in first place. If you're not in first place, you're not worthy. You're a piece of poop on the sidewalk. And nice try, buddy, but you failed. You know? You're walking down the street, you're depressed, you think yourself as a lonely person. You look at that dog poop on the sidewalk and you say, that's how I feel. But people don't that's a trap, because people don't recognize that's the mother showing you what you got to change. And you know what? We never want to see the shit that we're in, because That's part, that's, we run away from it, isn't it? I mean,
Yep.
we run it. That's why we do drugs. That's why we do alcohol. That's why we distract our mind from the pain of the failure that we have in the back of our minds about we're not loved. That's one of the reasons why people want to connect to Mother Divine, because they can't see the love inside themselves. They want to have a confirmation that they're worthy and that they're loved. Like when we were a child, that unconditional love of your physical mother, right? We want to feel that. But you know what? Part of the process is to remove the pain and to recognize that you are worthy, that you are loved. And then once you realize that, then the mother will come and say, see, Paul, you are love. I've always loved you. I've never not loved you. I cannot love you. But you needed to realize this yourself. Sorry, I'm so intense, but you know, it's it's these are my revelations because I didn't love myself. I wanted to have love from externally, a person, my guru, my friend, my wife, because you know why? I didn't have it for myself. But that was what was missing. That's what this course is about. It's about finding real love within yourself, because when you find that within yourself, your life changes. It's like the cloud above your head is removed. And you know what's really amazing? That when you get in touch with that, all of a sudden mother's there saying, see, I told you so. She won't say it like that. She'll appear with all 8 arms and she'll say, I was waiting for this breakthrough. So you get it. So purification is part of it. Recapturing your power is part of it. Developing the stamina. You know, without stamina, Dan, Holly, without stamina, you can't stand in the fire.
Mm-hmm.
But I guarantee you, once you pass through that stamina and you recognize, oh my God, my heart's been closed. Then the revelation comes like, okay, great. How do I remove this shit? I want love. We all want love. How do you get there? You can only do it by vibrations. You have to shift your consciousness. You have to see experientially what's possible. And sometimes you have to walk through the dog shit in order to get there. Right, Cole?
I feel like on a daily basis,
Yes.
I'm encountering things, yeah, that I have to navigate. I think being a householder is challenging. I think living just in the ashram might have been easier. Not necessarily you, but had I just been in a cave or something, it might be more mellow. But dealing with, everything and everyone and cars and cell phones and all that,
Right.
it definitely allows you to confront things that you can either, be upset about or just go, awesome, great opportunity to raise my vibration and do the right thing and be calm.
Everything is vibrations, intention, and what energy you're going to connect with. In this course, we are going to build upon a process that is designed specifically to build up the energy and clear intention. And then we'll give you practical stuff like, okay, this is Mother Divine. This is how she kind of is a little tricky. This is how she kind of diverts. This is how she kind of brings up your stuff in order to kind of like make you forget. but ultimately she's there to test and to move you through self-mastery. It's all about you. It's all about your personal enlightenment. Mother Divine is in you. Dan, Mother Divine's in you. Cole, Mother Divine's in you. Holly, where's Mother Divine?
Me.
Right, exactly. But you have to feel it. You have to experience it.
Mhm.
No one's going to force you to say, oh, well, this is a course on Mother Divine. You are that. You're that infinite love. You're that infinite thing. And you're the super Brahma consciousness of creation type of thing. No, that's a bunch of bullshit. If you don't have the experience and you don't put in the hard work and you don't have patience, patience is a big thing, Holly, because right at 99.9%, if you're really impatient and you kind of miss a day or you kind of, break the guidelines and the diksha, and all of a sudden that's how she tests. Like, how much do you want to feel her love? Period. It's like there's no compromise. There are days that I have shitty days, and it's like I go into meditation and I am in pain, and I'm meditating there, and I'm connecting with my guru. Then I'm connecting to the mother, and I'm saying, Mother, I'm really going through a lot of pain. I need guidance. I need your love. My heart's closed down. I don't like the way it feels. I need your help. Please come. Please come. Please come. Then all of a sudden the cloud lifts because I have a real connection to her. Whenever I need her, she comes, because I've had many darshans where she and her energy in the nature responds through the angels in nature. They go, oh, Paul's in trouble. What's up with that? Let me send out a message to Mother Divine. Let's pull her here. And then the angels pull Mother Divine, and it's like, why are you pulling me to Paul? What's going on? And then she'll appear and she'll go, oh, he's having a tough time. Okay, we'll take care. This is the power of Mother Divine. We need her in life because she is 50% of the equation. Divine masculine, divine feminine. They're both one, just different sides of the same coin. And those energies exist within us. So the course is designed to cultivate, bring it up, clear it out, and open the channel. Open the channel. And right now, because there's such negativity in the world, what happens as a result of all this negativity? All this positivity has to descend. So this is a really wonderful, powerful time to take on a process, engage in the discipline, and see the results. That's it in a nutshell. This course, boom, like that. A lot of knowledge, great. We'll send it to you every week. We're gonna send you an email saying, week 1, Dan. Week 1, Holly. Go ahead and read it. But it's the process that's going to produce the results.
Mhm.
Can I ask a question, Paul? What about the relationship between the mother and overcoming one's fears, or the experience of fear, and how it polishes your Atman, or, I don't know, corporeal form?
Fear and anxiety is a innate. You have to master fear in the world. You have to face your fears because it tests your faith in the divine. And it's a big deal, because it's fear and anxiety that runs the world, isn't it?
Yeah.
The dark forces love it when there's fear. It means it's like a smorgasbord, for them to feed on. But when there's love and not fear, the divine is with you.
I feel that she wants us to be brave, right?
Look
And
at her. She's a warrior.
without fear, there is no bravery.
Right. Right.
So she's, yeah.
And the fear could take many different forms. Fear of Fear. I'll give an example. Fear of love. You know, love is really scary shit. You know, if you find someone that really loves you, it's scary to receive that love. Believe it or not, it's the thing that we want in our lives, but it's the thing that we are terrified about. Why? Because we feel that someone loves us deeply, but yet it's the thing that we yearn as human beings. And it's just a reflection of our desire to be loved by the divine. But yet we have to remove the fear, Dan. That's not so easy, Cole. I mean, maybe it is for you, but it's like, fear.
Well, it's amazing. I was just the other day and this morning, I was asking Mother Divine for help. And then here she is. It's like immediately you texted me with the Mother Divine course. So I mean, so she's like, you want to get rid of your fear and your anxiety and all the pain and the FOMOing and the jealousy. Here we go.
Well, and it's funny you say that because, like, I've only found confront every single instance while doing this experience for the last 9 months of confronting my fear. I was 100% surprised, and then I was like, oh, whoa, okay, that's interesting. And it was really a fun kind of just, I suppose, the wonder of nature and the infinite ways in which you can be challenged. I found to be really fascinating. I'd never experienced that, nor could have fathomed the manner in which I was presented with opportunities to accept the moment and just either do something or avoid it. And so I thought that, and I think naturally that's the love. It feels like, to love your son or daughter so much so that you put them into positions to test them in ways in which they can be creative.
Yeah.
Ask and you will receive, Holly. That's exactly what happened. The universe responded because all of a sudden I thought to myself, wait a second, I gotta send a message to Holly and Dan. Why are they not responding to this course? It's perfect for them. It's really great. And it was kind of like, and then I was not shy about texting a few times.
Yeah, no, I saw the message and I'm like, wow, I just, I didn't see the Facebook. I just started following you on Facebook. So it's all worked out. Thankfully. So I saw it. Thank you, Mother Divine. And then I showed it to Dan. He's like, oh my gosh, yes, we need to do this.
Exactly. It will transform you. We have a good group of people, and it's going to be very, very, very powerful. So I don't want to take up too much of your Sunday. You guys can go to the website, the srikaleshwaruniversity.org, sign up. We made it reasonable so that people can really get benefit from it and receive a tremendous amount from it. And we're starting next Sunday, believe it or not.
Oh,
wow. Okay. And so this is a month or
4 classes.
4 classes. Okay.
4 classes. It's
and
And where we're zooming or
yes.
Okay.
You will get the Zoom link. You'll get. You'll have so many emails from me.
Yeah.
You'll be overwhelmed and letting you know that it's happening and it's going on. And then all you need to do is just go to the website, register, boom, you're in. That's it. Then I send you week number 1. Probably tomorrow I'll be sending week number 1. We just reviewed it last night. We're ready. It's going to be Mohini, Kalsiki, and myself. We're teaching it. We've done this class before. We've really kind of honed in on the principles. Systematic. And we dialed in the mantra. It's a great mantra. And then we talk about what do we want to get out of the class, what results look like, and how it can really transform. And this is being recorded on Facebook and YouTube and all that fun stuff. So who knows? We might get a lot more people involved
That'd be amazing.
yeah. So it'll be very exciting. Very
Uh,
exciting.
Yeah, I can send out the link, you know, if you want.
Yeah, go
yeah,
ahead. Share
yeah.
it.
Yeah, the other thing is it like a 41 day kind of mandala thing that we do with the mantra?
You'll be given a specific mantra that Swami gave specifically to help raise your vibration in a very, very powerful way.
I'm really excited about that.
It's very exciting, Holly, and
Yeah.
it just it'll be. I can feel the vibrations of this course usually very powerfully, like 10 days, 2 weeks before the class starts. So I've been on fire.
And it's 54 per person. I just want to make
Yes,
clear.
yes.
Okay,
Because
thank you.
each person is their own universe and own process.
Okay.
And together we equal 108.
Now there's power and love right there.
That's 9, completion.
Hey, that's great.
And then the other thing we wanted to ask is just, we were a little unclear about how to do the mantras that we were
The
given.
womb,
The womb, for our yantras.
yeah, so that's 101. We can talk about this separately, but
Yeah.
Yeah, the womb
Okay.
chakra, the womb chakra process, right?
it's a 101-day process. And then you do each mantra 108 times each day. Okay.
And you can do them all at once or
Separately,
separate or
Just do you know, I recommend people do one mala of each mantra, then go to the next one, because each one has a certain sequence to it. So that's how I teach it.
oh, one mala of each one. And
Yeah.
how, and
No, just
Yeah.
like one mantra,
yeah,
108 times, then go to the second mantra.
108
Right. Okay.
times.
So you don't combine them. Okay.
Okay.
But you can do 2 in one day or 3 in one day
You can do all of them in one day.
or all in one day. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then just kind of put our yantras up just
In
in
our
our room.
Yes,
bedroom.
right by your head.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I know this is a great topic. You know, the womb chakra is also linked to Mother Divine too, and it's kind of, you know, it's a little bit off topic, but you know, the womb chakra process is very powerful because it really is the creation point. We're actually in the process of producing a video talking about the womb chakra process. So you guys are very lucky, very lucky.
Yeah. How was your trip to India?
Oh yeah.
Trip to
Good.
India was great, but we're gonna stop recording here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Good.
And
We're looking.
we'll pick it up later.
Sure.
We're looking forward.
Yeah,
to
we're
this.
looking forward to it. Thank you, Mother
you in a
Divine. Thank
week.
you, Paul. Yes.
Cool.
Bye.